And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant, he's out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the center. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Morant with the steal. Down low. Here's Jackson. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And here's Brunson. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And Morant gets it to go.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. Clarkson outside. Passes it to Brunson. Shoots over Morant. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
And so here's Memphis. We've got Miles McBride. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There, the group. New York will start the second half. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Now Pippen. Outside Jackson. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jerome. The rebound by Yabusele. Hart with it, going inside. Out to the right wing. Ball's knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. That shot missing. It's a tie game in New York. And will return shortly.
The Grizzlies, 2.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And the Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Wells. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. Here's Aldama. Caldwell Pope dishes to Wells. Shot clock at 3. Jackson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Clarkson. Brunson outside. Back to Clarkson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 5 now.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge 3 at the other end.
The third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. And good that time.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 2. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson is checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Morant. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with the elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Jackson. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
And an intentional foul right there for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Hart. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Gigi Jackson. Wells comes in for Williams, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Concho. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what you're saying.
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
At the line.
Gets the first, that narrows the lead down to just 3. Jackson hits both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Morant passes to Aldama. Off target from 3-point range. So they foul intentionally.
Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Jalen Brunson.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.